Happy Sunday. This is your style appetizer for the week. And this is one of the parts of the color. And I don't want to name them or give them numbers or something because you can look at these individually and you can watch them individually and they are standalone because I'm going to repeat certain things. So color. Let's talk about color and combinations. And yes, I'm wearing the same outfit because I wanted to show you some of the basics, meaning not basics in the world, but basics for you. And so, because I happen to be the one on screen right now and there's no one else here with me, I wanted to make sure that you guys kind of get there is power and there's beauty in certain combinations just for you. And we want to find those just for you. And then you're going to become like a heat-seeking missile because you're going to be, hopefully, if not, I'm going to be your heat-seeking missile because I'm going to find those pieces for you. So these pieces are like, in one of the videos I told you about this piece that Susan Broughton made for me. So I brought it back out, this piece. It's got teal and dusty rose and pinkish dusty rose and I can put it on anything I want. I can also put it on a purse, by the way, because the purse all just needs a carabiner hook. But why am I saying all of this? I'm saying this because Susan found beads and pearls and color combinations because she was making this piece for Liana. So she became a heat-seeking missile towards something that she was adamant on making, and she had it in her heart and in her fingers and in her brain and in her mind's eye to do something that's going to look good on that person. And that's basically essentially, as your style sage, as your image therapist, that's what I'm seeking. I'm always looking to show you what you can do with your colors, your hair and your skin and your eye color, so that you can find the color combinations that are amazing on you. And some of you will say, well, Liana, you're not really teaching us anything here because what about me? What about me? What about you? Is like, if I could get you in front of me, which is why I'm inviting everybody to come and do these workshops and classes, and that they're not just downloadable videos, but there are places where you go, you're on the screen and you get to sit on the throne and you get one-on-one laser coaching. That's why they're so important. So right now, these are just examples. So you saw me wearing this in another video, and I absolutely love this scarf. So as a person who has high density, meaning I have very strong muscle structure, and when I walk, there's an intensity to my walk and there's an intensity to my gaze. So when you start learning some of these principles about image therapy, you will understand that Queen Latifah and Audrey Hepburn don't have the same density, right? Did that just like bring up a picture in your mind? Audrey Hepburn, Queen Latifah is much denser and heavier like Liana, but I'm not as tall as Queen Latifah. So there's a lot of things. It's not just color. It's not just the piece. It's not just the fabric. It's all of those beautiful stories brought together in an alchemy, in a tapestry, if you will, of who you are and how you show up in the world. So I'm showing this to you because this is rare for me to have something that is this sheer and feminine and light and beautiful and still have it work. It's because, here's why, it's a big piece of fabric. So there's a lot of it, like a lot of my hair. So it's reflecting and balancing the visual weight and the density of my hair and the density of my muscle structure. So color is great, color is important, and this color combination is one of a kind. So I hope nothing ever happens to the scarf. Now I'll show you another one, which is also very light, but doesn't quite do the job. The color combination is fantastic. And could I wear it? Yeah, I could, but I can't really wear it as easily as the other one. I'd have to do like a little tie, but the best place to wear something that's this thin for me, it's also the colors are thin. The colors aren't intense enough. Look at the difference. See, density in visual weight, density in physical weight, and density in color weight. So the fact that this has this darkness in it, and I'll show you some more, this not really great on my body. I can use it as a little accent, which means I could fold it again, and put it on the purse that I'm wearing in order for it to be an accent piece, and have the rest of the outfit be either purple or lilac or dusty rose. And then my glasses and the pink and the scarf, that all kind of blends and harmonizes together. I just wouldn't wear it on my body. And that's one of the things you're going to learn. You'll go, God, I love that piece. I got that from my grandmother and I don't want to give it away. And how can I make that work? And often you will hear me say this. I'll say, well, don't put it on your body, put it on your purse, or make a handkerchief out of it and then tuck it in your blazer jacket. But there's like so many different ways of making something work if you really need to. So I'm going to show you another one. So this scarf is a fairly heavy silk. And it's got orange and green, and I don't know if you can actually see that, orange and green and brighter pink and a very light pink, and then something that looks almost lilac, but is not quite lilac. But somehow it works. There it is. There's that lilac piece. See, there you go. So how and what do you do with that? Same thing, because it's not really big enough. Or if I really wanted to, I could turn this into a headscarf so that when I'm driving my car with the top down, I'm going to show you. When I'm driving my car with the top down, I don't know if this is going to work or not, because I don't really know if I've never done it with a scarf. So let's find out if it works. When you're driving with the top down, that you can have a scarf like they used to have in the old movies. You know, Audrey Hepburn used to have it in the old movies, or Elizabeth Taylor. Make a little knot, tiny little knot, just so that it's closed up. Because what you want to do is you want to have this be a scarf, but not be a scarf that you have a bunch of stuff hanging down here. So you twist it, and you have a knot, you twist the knot, turn it back. And then you take the scarf itself on the folded side. Let's see if I can do this without a mirror in front of me. I think I can. There you go. See? And then you can sit in the car. You don't have lots of stuff hanging over here. And you can wear your really cool, big blingy glasses and start driving. And it's just easy because it's not going anywhere, right? If you tie a scarf on your neck, like down here, it's always opening. It's always in the way, and stuff gets, it usually it always opens, because if you're wearing a silk scarf, it's going to open. Anyway, that was just a little piece on the side. So I could do it as a headscarf. I could do it on my purse. Just wearing it on my body is better if it's turned into a little, there you go, French tie. And usually for me, this only happens when it's cold in the winter, because my body tends to get cold right here on my chest. The other thing you want to do with the scarf, if you don't have the exact thing, in one of the videos that I did a couple of weeks ago, I shared with you that necklaces aren't always as long as you want them to be, right? So sometimes you can just take a scarf and either tie it to this piece, tie it to the necklace, or tie it to the other side, and then make it longer, and then use the piece that's the long piece, as an accent piece to go over your shoulder. So what's going to happen is it'll be like this. Then scarf is going to make it longer, and once it's stationed, you just use it as an accent piece, and it falls over your shoulder, and it's not going anywhere. because it's attached to the necklace and it's part of the necklace, and the necklace has a base for the scarf to be falling down your back and over your suit or over your coat. It's very classy and very elegant. Anyway, more about that another time. See, I have all these ideas and I want to share them with you. So these are just bits and pieces. Going back to color combinations. As you're looking at color combinations, you're going to notice that there are certain things that you really love and they really love you. And so wherever they pop up, like I was in Italy in Sorrentino and I found this one. I was in Rome and I found this one. And notice they're all in this very interesting color scheme. Do I have any idea why people put them together like this? Yes, most probably because it's pleasing to the eye. This one has a little bit of the dark purple in it. I'm not opening it all up because it's taking up too much space. Dark purple and turquoise and green and lilac. Dark purple, a little bit of black, green and lilac, and same here. And so these, when you look at these and you will see other color combinations that are out there that people are printing. It's because they're pleasing to the eye. And if they look good on you, they should definitely be in your closet. So I love you and I can't wait to see you. Let me put on my favorite scarf again before I say goodbye to you. I want you to go play in your closet. I did this whole video because I want to make sure that you all understand that there's a whole universe out there of learning. There's a whole space of what you can do. And you don't know what you don't know that you don't know that you don't know. So the only way to find out is to go and explore in a domain that is not your mastery. And little by little, you'll gain one scarf at a time, one piece of jewelry at a time, one color learning at a time. You will gain more mastery. And that mastery only happens through practice. So daily. So dressing is an embodied action. Keep doing it daily. I love you. I miss you. I want you to learn and to be empowered and engaged and have agency over what it is that you're doing with this beautiful masterpiece. So go and play in your closet. Go find something that you haven't worn in a long time and go, why am I not wearing this? Is it the color? Is it the size? Is it the weight? Just explore. That's one of the first steps. And come and be with us. I'd love to teach you, show you, be your guide, and dance this dance of style possibility with you. Now, go play in your closet. Tell me which corner of the universe you're lighting up today. If you haven't subscribed, wherever that button is, up here, down there on the side, subscribe, like it, and leave me a message. I love getting messages from you guys. See ya.